Down to it now.
Grind your shit.
Okay.
Hey! He's running!
Hey guys. Okay. Come up for the next episode. So last one, finally got this bloody thing running, and that was a bit of a mission. This one, now we got it starting and running. We got to be able to stop it. So this one we're going to do with the brakes, and quite a bit to do on those. Bit of chassis work, and maybe something to do with this one, and try and get that sorted out. So stay tuned, team. Let's see what we can do. Okay, on to the next problem. This is the rear diff. So it's pretty rusty. Managed to get the lines off, all the brake nuts undid, which thank Christ, so nothing's stripped. I'm thinking about getting this blasted to clean it up rather than save me wire brushing it. Just wait for the guy to call back. Stripping the calipers, so I got all the bits out and it all undid, which is a bonus. Getting these jokers out might be a bit interesting. I've got a rebuild kit for these, but we'll see, eh? Take that. That's not bad actually. That's kind of not bad. Okay, so that's them apart and cleaned up, and those cylinders look okay. There's a little bit of crap around the top where the seal sits, but not where they're sliding. So, and the bores are good as well, so that's a bonus. And that's a new rebuild kit. Okay, so I forgot to press go, and I rebuilt these rear calipers and didn't show you me rebuilding them. So I'll show you what they look like now, and then I'll give you a kind of a snippet of the ins and outs of how you put them back together. Here we go. So here's what they look like now. So now the short snippet of how easy it is to get the boot in. Get in there! Woo! Where the f did that go? Come on! And that's how you put them in. So pretty easy process. So more new parts. Now it's the old winch drum. I'm just pulling her apart to reassemble it. Yes, I splashed out. So as much as some of this truck I've tried to do on the cheap, rebuilding stuff, making exhausts, you know, using what I had. So this arrived. So this is a replacement winch drum. There's a guy in Kumeu that makes them, and we thought about trying to make it ourselves, but there's a few little things in there for bushes and stuff. So this is somewhat bigger. I'll show you once I get the old drum off. But okay, so drum difference. So this one is 235 across, 190. So 45 deeper. Centers are about 80mm, I think, so same. But you can see that as well. So also about 40mm wider. So I reckon I'll get at least another 10 meters of rope, maybe 15 meters of rope on it with the luck. So that's what we're going to run and see how we go. So that's the drum, and you can see it sits further this way, so it's shaft here sleeves inside the drum a little bit, so the drum sits slightly off centre, I guess, in the scheme of things. But she's a pretty nice drum. Okay, hey guys, so I'm agenda today, front brakes. Okay. So, fronts, rebuilt, new cylinders, new seals, sliders freed up and re-greased. They should be beautiful. I just handbrake. So I decided, let's pull this off and have a bit of a look. Not so good. Dropped the shoes off, opened up took the drum off, checked the shoes out, those fell out. Just for befores, he does good parts and they always fit. And his price is bloody good. So there's a new set of handbrake shoes. Give Diesel Dave a yell because his parts are pretty reasonable and they fit. So, hey there. So another day at it, eh? What's on the cards today? Let's have a look. So got a monster piece of angle. Got a bit of plate. Another bit of plate here somewhere. This bit. It's all going in there. That's the plan. Not quite sure how yet, but we'll get there. So that's what we're talking about. So we should be able to get a bit of weld across here, down there, across there, and onto that front cross member. This is essentially the back plate. I've just tacked that into place, but that will weld. It means from the top, because my radiator pipes will go over that side, I should be able to get my shear pin from the top. So, ploughing through it. Stewie's got that welder on full noise, so we're just welding the side plates into the chassis. They're not coming out, so the front plate will come out, but the sides and the back, basically they're fixed. Those plates will stay. That front will stay. This is kind of how it's hanging together. I'm trying to hold my phone really steady. So that's essentially the cradle, and then we'll be carving a big oval hole out down here, and then we're thinking that to bolt this front in, to hold the winch in, we'll cut a couple of bits of that, weld them to this front panel, and then you'll be pleased to know that I've managed to crack 637 subscribers. So I'm pretty proud of myself. So as a result, a couple of people come on board. So yeah, look, so now I've got a little slot. Just a couple of words from our sponsors. So thanks very much guys for coming on board, and I'll hand it over to the sponsors. Here we go. Whew, okay, there you go. Hey, bloody awesome. Good work. So, posing down here today. Stu's cooking stuff with the bloody welder. Staying warm. I'm making plates up. Dog's kipping. Making a hell of a mess on the floor. God damn it. So these are tacked in place. So this angle here will actually be welded onto this front panel and then bolted through here into these side panels, and that's what will brace the whole thing. But that will be the winch mount cradle done. Another dirty job today. So I got that Diff bead blasted the other day. They've now just had a coat of paint. Had a nice fine day, so there you go. 2 diffs sitting in the sun. What's Stewie doing?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Cutting, grinding, welding.
Put that fair lead on. That's polished up pretty nice, eh?
Yeah, they'll clean up alright.
But
I think it
looks
just
pretty
needs
nice
a good
though.
clean up before paint.
Yeah, grouse. Heads in. Axles are in. Something I never knew. In the rear there is a short side and a long side. So mine went in okay. 5 centimetres difference. So long side is driver's side. He says confidently. This thing's about ready to go back under the car. Bloody saga continues. We had a few problems when we welded the fair lead onto the front of the plate, winch plate. Had we put it on a separate plate and bolted, we wouldn't have a problem, but we welded it on and heat from the welder has waxed the plate, and now we don't have a perfectly flush face. We're about 0.6 of a degree different. So our fix is to put some heat on the other side and see if we can get it to pull the other way. We thought, let's stick some weld on the inside. Actually, we hadn't welded the blocks on the inside, so we decided to do that. Now we had a 0.7 variance, and we are fussy bastards, but if you can do it, do it. So we've just stuck that weld in there. Now the first bit we did, we had 0.7, took it down to 0.3. So it definitely, that heat, as it cooled, it pulled it. So what we've done is another 20mm of weld, both sides, and we're hoping that that has pulled it enough to get us down to 0.1 or 0, somewhere thereabouts, and if that's the case, we've straightened it out by just putting a bit of weld in it. So the other thing we're doing is drinking beer. 0.7 down to 0.1 with a couple of bits of weld. And this, that face is flush, flush there, and we put the angle across the front of that face and that face, we get 0.1 difference. And winch mount's done, so arms are out. We're trying to look like we're busy. That's the way. Bloody Stu's cracking whip today. Went in, tried to sit down for a good 45 minutes, eat some lunch, have a nice cold cup of tea. He's like, go! So 10 minutes later,
Can you get these arms up today,
so
Keith?
we're making a jig. We've driven the push out. I won't tell you how that was, but it was. We're now cleaning up the old ones. There you go.
Here's the old bush.
Started on the next one. And we've got new bushes to push in, but it needs cleaned up. And we're in. So, carry on. So here they are, tacked up. And they don't sit quite. This is kinked slightly that way to allow for the fact that the diff flanges are a little bit narrower than the chassis. So, second thing that's done is PTO drive is shortened up. So those arms, Stewie's just bloody cranking them up, and got them in the jig and clanking them in, so we're just hoping that with the weld we don't get too much pull. Clanked them pretty good, so there we go, but be a major step forward to get those done and in the car. Anyway, and old Stewie has knocked it out the park. That'll bloody do.
Go away. Boom.
What do we say about this, Stuart? That ain't going anywhere.
It's not going anywhere.
And we're just pressing bushes in at the moment, so one done. Get this other one in.
Reckon? Now they got bushes in them, it looks like a real thing. You know what I mean? As opposed to just a couple of bits of metal welded together.
Yeah.
It's like a thing.
Yeah, no. If we bust this, we're doing something really badly wrong.
Yeah.
We're doing something really badly wrong.
Yeah.
Making a crucial part of the truck, smash burger squashes. Can't bloody hear you, mate. Can't hear you. Don't know what's going on. And it's still bloody wet outside. There you go, people. What's happening in the shed today? So, long arm's getting there. Pretty wet out there. So, what do you do when it's hosing with rain? Paint your car. Not really. So, what I want to do is start cleaning this up. That blue is just a bit of rust converter. And then it's just going to get a brush coat. I know, how disgusting. But going to get a brush coat of Septone hammer finish. Why? Because it was on special, it's super cheap. So, hey, second coat, I reckon she's golden. Give the cab a bit of a go too, so. Pretty good, eh? Stuff. Cab back on time. So, let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know. Screen lock, card speed may be low. 6% battery. Okay, 6% is enough. 6% battery, folks, so let's move fast. Body's back on. Exhaust clears. How good is that? A little bit of a mission getting the body mounts to line up. But they do line up. She still seems big, I gotta say, but I guess she's on 37. Not that big. But she's in.
Surely we could just get away with 3 fixing points, eh? Are we, what happened to your job?
I'm enjoying your job.
Yeah, so am I.
What was my job?
Well, do you want to f*** around with this? Well, there was pressing those things in. Did you put some,
I've done that and I've
See?
cleaned them up and I've primed them.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe with this and I'll cut that other side. Yeah, okay.
Neil, where's my thing? Okay, so on the front, just doing a bit of fiddling around. Now we've got the cab back on, and I think next video we'll probably do a fair bit more work on this. We want to narrow her up, so you can see we've trimmed the wings off here, and this is an old grill I had, so these outers will come off, and bar work will come off here and run up through here. So we're thinking we'll keep headlights here, but we're still going backwards and forwards on that. Okay guys, so that's probably this episode. I think that we packed a fair bit in, so sorry it dragged on a bit. We've already got some footage for the next one, so we'll get that bagged up ready to go. But yeah, finally cab back on, and Pollys back looking like a car again with the motor in. So see you next time.